Welcome back to my channel, guys. This time for another anime first impression video. Welcome once again, guys. This anime released yesterday, time of recording. It was a 11:30 a.m. Central Time release. So I don't know. I was was putting this on my list of reaction videos, and then I removed it just because of the time it releases. But now I might be considering reacting to it. I don't know. It was a pretty good first episode, um, but I also it's a hard time for me to watch it, to be honest. And on a Wednesday, it's even harder. So this one course is called KamiKatsu, working for God in a godless world. So only one episode's out, time of recording, and released yesterday, Wednesday. So before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. I already have quite a bit of first impression videos out. More will come in the later days. More stuff is already releasing today, and then tomorrow there'll be quite a bit of stuff as well, and then Saturday more stuff, and so on and so forth. So make sure you do subscribe and give some love to the channel by commenting, liking, and sharing, and also subscribing. Okay, um, Kamikatsu, working for a god in a godless world. So it had a very interesting start. The so it is an isekai. I guess we will throw that out. It is a guy who died and got reincarnated in a sense, and he was killed off by his father. His father was in this cult, and he believed that he threw him off a cliff into the water for 3 days while he was tied up, and he survived. Then he was the next leader. Obviously, he didn't. He died, and right before he died, he had a flashback of his life, and he didn't like it. It was a miserable life, but also he wished that he could go to a world where there was no God. And that's what happens. He's reincarnated into this world. Now, he's not born into a baby or a kid. He is uh, basically wakes up naked in a forest, and a girl is doing weird things to him. And he finally wakes up, and she apologizes so much. She's like, "You can stay with us in my inn if you want." And he's like, okay, I guess I'll do that. And he's excited because he knows he's been reincarnated, but he doesn't know where he's been reincarnated. So starts asking for, like, where's the guild, where's the adventure place, where do I start, my new life? And they're like, well, we can get you a job, and it ends up being a farming job. And he ends up harvesting more than they should on berries, and so he introduces making a wine out of berries, and everyone enjoys it. They're having fun, they're drinking every night, and it's just a joy. The first half of the episode is so bright and bubbly that the second half, when it becomes dark, it actually it throws you off. I mean, looking now at the picture of how the title is, it could have given me maybe more of an idea of, yeah, this is probably gonna be darker than it looks. But I didn't even think twice. I just thought, oh, it's gonna be a nice easy kai. He's starting from the bottom type of deal, and they end up going to the capital, and in the capital, everyone tends to ignore them, and he keeps asking why, and all the answers he get is like, our village is hated, our village is hated. Well, it ends up the capital has this weird ritual where they decide when your time comes to end your life, and everyone drinks a specific bottle, and they essentially kill themselves. And that's it. Like, you have to do it. And he later finds out, after quite a bit of events, that the village that he ended up is the people that are called the rejects, people who did not voluntarily take the poison, and didn't want to die. So they're placed in this village. Well, he still kind of enjoys his day and stuff like that, and then he wakes up to people crying, like the inn is empty, and he's like, "What's going on?" And they further explain what the village is really for, and it's basically almost a holding area for this people that there will eventually be killed off, but they're going to be forcibly killed. They're not going to be given the poison anymore because they chose not to go that direction. So the girl that saved him and her sister, who also helped her in the end, were the ones that got taken away. So he immediately starts going with another guy straight to the capital to save him. And when he gets there, the other sister looks to be already dead, and the girl that saved him is about to be killed. Now he is able to fight off the guards, but at the last minute he is cut right through the body, and the girl's also cut through. So they're both dying, and he again, he again is experiencing death for the second time, and he does something that he himself uh, doesn't realize why he's doing, and that is that he starts praying to the god that his father used to worship. And she shows up. She shows up, and she's a beast. Like she sees like, why are you all cut up like that? And realizes that he's in trouble, and she just basically eliminates, deletes. I don't even know how to say it because they she throws out this black mist of being and kills off everyone, but also makes them disappear into darkness. And yeah, they're all gone. He heals him. He heals the girl. We didn't see if he heals the sister, but he at least healed them too. And she says that she is finally out and about to help him in his new world experience. And that, in a nutshell, is the first episode. I will say it was funnier than I expected it to be. There was a lot of raunchy jokes that, you know, there is the absence of a god. It is mentioned multiple times, and the innocence of the people is very, very high. They don't know much about life. They don't even really know much about even like sex or anything like that. So you can tell it's kind of like a utopia sheltered off people who, for some reason, all this is a custom for them. So we'll see what happens next on the series. If anything, I'm gonna watch this on the side and not react to it, but still watch it just for the pleasure of it. So, anyways, guys, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. There'll be more first impression videos that I'll be releasing here and there, so make sure you watch all of those. Thank you again, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.